Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel if you haven't been here before, and if you haven't been here before, please subscribe to be a part of the bilingual family, which is mostly me trying to speak English. And it's really wonderful that I managed to say that sentence because it's like 8:30 in the morning. I wasn't supposed to wake up this early, but I did, and here we are, and I regret my entire existence. So today I wanted to show you a full face of cruelty-free makeup because I've decided to go cruelty-free. The reasons why will be explained in this video. It's really not that difficult, but we're gonna jump straight into the video. So this is the Hello Good Stuff Milky Face Moisturizer from Essence. Essence is a fully cruelty-free brand. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I've basically almost used it up entirely. Maybe if I put it in front of my face. So the reason why I've decided to go cruelty-free, the reason that I've decided to go cruelty-free is very simple. A lot of stuff in my makeup collection is already cruelty-free brands like Kosas and Tower28, Essence, Catrice. And I don't really buy a lot of high-end like luxury makeup that is not cruelty-free. So the transition for me from going to cruelty-free isn't going to be that hard. Talking is not... Oh! I saw like a 10-second video of the mini documentary about Save Rolf, and I started crying immediately, and I was like, I am never going to use any kind of products that test on animal, and that's exactly what I did. So yeah, no more cruelty-free makeup for me. I just feel like I don't see why I shouldn't do it, you know. It's something that I feel like is really important. I feel like there's like a misconception about how many brands you can use if you're cruelty-free. A lot of new brands right now are cruelty-free. Cruelty-free makeup it is. So Essence is one of the first brands that I want to introduce you guys as being entirely and certified cruelty-free. So when it came down to like actually researching what is cruelty-free, my goodness, I was really confused. A lot of brands seem to say that they are cruelty-free and then they end up not being cruelty-free. The next product that I want to apply is the new Essence What the Fake Plumping Lip Filler. This is with hyaluronic acid, and I just this is new to my collection. I got this yesterday. This is supposed to be one of those lip filler-ish kind of products that will plump your lips. Smells minty. Oh, I'm feeling a zing. Don't get this in your mouth. So right now, as for the plumping lip filler, I feel a little bit of a zing, and that's it. So for foundation, I want to use the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. Again, Catrice is a brand that is fully and certified cruelty-free. This foundation is actually one of my favorites for when I want something that is really full coverage, but at the same time has an almost skin-like finish. You're never going to reach a skin-like finish. It's just not possible because makeup is not your skin. But this one comes pretty close to it. So I'm just going to apply a few dots on my face. We're going to cover up this Rudolph stuff. My skin is a little dry today, so I'm gonna apply a little bit of the Essence Hello Good Stuff 3-in-1 Face Mist to blend this out a little easier. Essence and Catrice are such good cruelty-free brands because obviously they're cruelty-free, but also they are just really affordable and they have a lot of really high quality stuff in my opinion. Yeah, so this foundation is really nice, easy to blend as well. I'm just a little bit dry today, so you want to make sure that your base is really dewy and moisturized, but it's a foundation that isn't too texture emphasizing, which is what I like, and also just really gives a nice, I would say a nice satin finish. For concealer, I want to use the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Concealer with hyaluronic acid. Makeup Revolution is again cruelty-free and very affordable, which I like. I feel like a lot of brands that are based in the UK are going cruelty-free, and I really love this concealer. It's probably one of my favorite concealers for days where I'm going for something a little bit more full glam. For powder, I'm going to use my Kosas Cloud Set Airy powder. Airy is a shade, by the way. Kosas is a brand that has quickly become like my favorite brand of all time. I really like their concealer, I really like their bronzer, I really like this new Cloud Set powder. I would even say that it's better than my Hourglass one, to be honest, and it's also cheaper than the Hourglass one. And yeah, just every product that I have tried from them so far has been absolutely amazing. So we're actually going for something a little bit more full glam today, so that's why I look completely covered up. So that powder, by the way, is so amazing. It's really like, it doesn't emphasize any dryness that I have, and I have dry skin, so that tends to happen. It's a really nice powder if you're looking for one. I highly recommend that one. And then also from Kosas is the bronzer. So this is the Sunshine Baked Bronzer. I think that's the name of the product. So this is what it looks like. And I really like the formula. It's quite a shimmery formula. And because this foundation and like concealer combo are more on the satins kind of side, this is gonna add that sheeniness that I love. So I just take my Nabla cheek shaper. So it's very buildable as well, which is something that I do really like in a bronzer. So that is the bronzer applied. So again, Kosas, a beautiful cruelty-free brand. Right now, probably one of my absolute favorite brands when it comes to makeup. I've been a little bit stupid, but it's fine. We're gonna solve it. So I actually have a cream blush, and I already applied quite a bit of powder. I did only powder my eye area because I have dry skin, so I don't really want to powder anything else. I have this MUA Cosmetics blush liquid cream blush in the shade Taupe Tango. This is so affordable, and MUA Cosmetics is actually cruelty-free. I was really surprised to see that. This is like €3.50, and you can purchase it on Beauty Bay or like their website. Pump out a little bit on the back of my hand because that's the way I like to apply these things. And then I'm actually just gonna candy. I always forget this smells like candy. So this is a color, a beautiful like neutrally color. And then I'm gonna take my brush and we're gonna apply it. So MUA Cosmetics, I really like this blush formula that they have, but I've also tried like their brow products which were amazing. And I actually kind of want to do a full face of them to kind of test out their products because one, they're really affordable, and they seem to have just like a lot of really interesting products for a really good price. So let me know if you want to see a full face of these. For highlight, of course, this is the Nabla Skin Glazing Glass Skin Finish Glow Powder, and I have the shade Ozone. So this is what it looks like. This is my favorite highlighter. When it comes to powder highlighters, this is my favorite hands down. I love this one so much. And Nabla, by the way, is a entirely cruelty-free brand, and a lot of their products are also vegan. Oh, there we go. There we go. It really emulates the finish of like a cream or a liquid highlighter, which is insane to me. So I quickly did my eyeshadow on one of the eyes. So this is the look that we're gonna create today. It's pretty simple, but we're gonna use 3 palettes and 1 individual eyeshadow. So I'm gonna use the Douce palette from Juvias Place, which is this beautiful palette. 1 shade is missing, and 1 shade just fell out. So, and then this is the Magique palette. So this is what, I'm gonna hold that one. So this is the Magique palette, and we're basically going to use 1 shade from this palette. And then we're also going to use the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Ladybird, which is this one. So you're up close and personal with me now. I hope you enjoy it. So we're gonna mix Berry Mousse, which is this color, and Nana, which is this kind of brownie shade. I'm gonna take a tapered blending brush from Boozy Shop, which basically looks like this. So pick any kind of brush like this and you'll be fine. And then we're going to put those 2 colors into the crease. What I like to do with my shade, when we're gonna kind of wing it out a little bit, so basically do like this. So what I like to do is I like to go straight down instead of doing like a curve, because I found that that doesn't really suit my eye shape that much. Then we're gonna take a Sigma E25 blending brush, which looks like this. So it's kind of fluffy, but slightly tapered as well. And in the Douce palette, we're gonna take the shade Crepes, or Crepes, which is basically almost like a very subtle brick red. And we're also gonna put that in the crease, but basically where this kind of line forms is where I'm gonna put it, and a little bit above it as well. Juvias eyeshadows are so blendable, and I was actually really surprised to see that they were cruelty-free. For some reason, I didn't expect them to be cruelty-free. Don't ask me why. Some of the brands that made me a little bit, oh, they're not cruelty-free. For example, Fenty Beauty, there seems to be a lot of confusion as to whether or not they are cruelty-free. I've also found it really difficult to find information on like Patrick Ta. I also don't know if those are cruelty-free. Charlotte Tilbury, same thing. They used to be considered cruelty-free, and now some people are actually doubting whether or not they're cruelty-free. Same thing with Rare Beauty. I also don't know if those are cruelty-free. So basically I took those products out of my collection and I put them in a separate basket. So I'm still using them, but only until I know that they're cruelty-free will I feature them again on my channel. We're gonna take the e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadow palette, and this is the one in Very Bad. Look how cute this is. I love this. And we're basically going to take this shade right here, which is a really dark shade. And I'm basically going to stamp it on my outer corner first. And then drag it in very slightly. So we're gonna, you see what I'm doing, or do you not? And then we're gonna blend it inwards and outwards. These e.l.f. palettes are really nice. They blend real easily on top of other brands' shadows as well. And I really like them because they're so small and compact, but the quality is amazing and the price is insane. These are so cheap, and I just really like the look of this. So I have Very Bad, and then I have like 2 other palettes. Now, moving on to shimmers, the first shimmer that I'm gonna apply is this one from the Very Bad palette. So this kind of like almost coppery shade. I'm just gonna take my finger for this. We're gonna apply this next to the outer corner, so basically right here, and we're not gonna take it fully in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pat this on with my finger, and then we're gonna blend it into the inner corner with my finger, but not too much. I'm gonna take that brush that we used the dark shade on, and we're just gonna slightly blend that shimmer shade. And then we're gonna take this kind of pinky shade, this one, which is called Macaron. And again, I'm taking that on my finger, and this is the shade that we're gonna apply in the inner corner. It's basically a white with a lavender slash pink slash purple reflect, and I really like the look of like cranberries with kind of like these type of whites. I'm gonna take a Nabla brush. This is the Soft and Dab from the Nude set. I'm gonna take it on a brush. I like to take it on a finger to basically really place it and stick it to the eye. And then I like to take a brush to kind of blend it out. Now that we have that shade down, I kind of want to make it a little bit more glittery, and that's what we're gonna do with the Super Shock from Colourpop. So I'm gonna take my finger. We're basically going to apply that on top. I'm gonna add a little bit extra in this one. And then again, taking a blending brush and really slightly blending the edges of that shimmer shade. I love this look. I love these type of looks. I think it just looks so pretty, right? Moving on to brows, we have the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen, which looks like this, and I have the shade Ash Brown. I've used this in a few videos, and I have to say, kind of like a product update right now. I have used it in a few videos, and it's fine. I really like the effect that it has on my brows. Unfortunately, it seems to leak a little bit, so sometimes I just have too much product in my brows and it's like a stain, so Also NYX, really nice and cruelty-free brand. And then this is also kind of new. This is the Catrice Volume and Lift Brow Mascara, and it looks like this. I have the shade 020 Blonde. So far, I've used it a few times, and I have to say, surprisingly, the hold on this product is really nice. It seems to really keep my brows intact. Obviously, the shade is maybe a little bit light for me, but I didn't want to go too dark because I don't like that. And then for mascara, I have the Essence Lash Princess Powerful Pink and Proud. Look how beautiful this packaging is. I think this is like in celebration or a donation to the breast cancer awareness kind of thing. I applied the mascara, brows are done, eyes are done. I took off my Essence lip plumper. I don't know if my lips are more plumped. What do you think? I think they're slightly irritated around the edges. So for lips, I'm going to apply the Nabla Close-Up Lip Shaper in #2, which is nude #2. There we go. I love this shade so much. I think it's such a beautiful lip liner. Then for lipstick, I want to use the Lisa Eldridge Velvet Fawn lipstick. As you can see, I've used this a ton. I really like this lipstick a lot, and I think it will really suit this look that we have going on. Also, Lisa Eldridge is cruelty-free. And then for lips, I have the Tower28 Milky Lip Jelly in the shade Cashew, which is beautiful. I love this so much, and this is gonna give it some extra warmth to complement the eyes and the face a little bit more. Beautiful formula, also cruelty-free, guys. Gorge. Don't mind me, but I really enjoy my makeup right now. So that, guys, completes today's look. This is the look that we created with all cruelty-free makeup. I'm obsessed. I think my skin looks so beautiful. Again, that Catrice foundation is pure gold if you're looking for something that is more full coverage, that isn't as sheer or as medium coverage. I love everything by Essence. I love everything by Catrice. Eyes obsessed, lips obsessed, blush obsessed. So yeah, that's everything for today's video. This is the full face of cruelty-free makeup, and I am obsessed. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like or a comment down below if you want to. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!